and today we're going to be doing an intermediate advanced tap dance combination to one of my favorite songs ever by one of my favorite singers ever. We're going to be doing The Best Is Yet to Come by Frank Sinatra. Now this is a cover, so it should be viewable everywhere. But I'm really excited to do this piece. I chose this song for this time because I know we're all talking about getting ready for the new year. And this is me giving a little bit of silver lining and a little bit of hope out there and saying, the best is yet to come. It's coming. We gonna be okay. So, this is, like I said, intermediate advanced. It's slow, but it is tricky. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with it. And let's get started. Okay, so the first section starts with 5-count riffs, and as we go, you're gonna have to work a lot in triplets. So this, again, it's very rhythmically interesting. So yeah, 5-count riffs. So you have 2 5-count riffs, right and then left. And if you notice, it has a swung rhythm. It's da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da, da-da, and a 1 and 2, and a 3 and 4. Then you have heel, heel, toe, toe, crawl, starting with the right heel. Heel, heel, toe, toe, and then cramp, roll, ball, change. So, 2 5-count riffs, 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. So make sure with that cramp roll, you're really going for right, left, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Really try to get all 4 sounds in that cramp roll. All right, so you just did cramp roll, ball change. This is where the triplets come in. You have a 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. So it's all triplets. But the step is a 4-count step. So it's just really syncopated and fun. Paradiddle dig, paradiddle dig, paradiddle, paradiddle, shuffle heel. So you have a paradiddle dig. Wow. I don't know if I almost hurt him or he almost hurt me. Wow. So you have paradiddle dig, and then you don't put any weight on that dig. You're going to do it again on the left foot. Paradiddle dig, and then you have paradiddle, paradiddle, so 2 paradiddles, shuffle heel. So you have a 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Paradiddle dig, paradiddle dig, paradiddle, paradiddle, shuffle heel. So 2 paradiddle digs, 2 paradiddles, 1 shuffle heel. All right, so just that part. 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. So keep the triplets nice and even. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. All right, so one more time, just to make sure that we have that. 5, 6, 7, go. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. All right, so let's add it to the top. So from 5-count riff. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. A 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Awesome. So let's try it with music because I think that will help a lot with the triplet rhythms and keeping everything even. Let's do it. So jazzy. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn them up a little bit. Let's try it again. like an acoustic recording, so I'm not surprised. So jazzy, right? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try it again. I'm trying to move the music a little closer to you because it's kind of a quiet song. Let's try it again. 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time, just to make sure that we got it. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. You came along and everything started to. Side note, I may have redone that take like a million times because it is freezing in his house right now and my feet do not want to do cramp rolls. So I was like over exaggerating. So just make sure, whether you're cold or you just need to work on your cramp rolls and make sure that they're even, you make sure that you give them that little extra brain attention. Right before they come up, you have to say to yourself, I know what I need to do. It's right, left, right, left. Now, they're not supposed to be that crunchy. They're supposed to be, but I can't seem to get mine to sound okay today because I'm freezing. So just make sure your left foot's a little bit later. There we go. Yeah, dude, it's freezing in here. But it's my only day to record and I can't turn on the heat. So here we are. Let's move on to the next section. We just did shuffle heel. Now you have one Broadway or Shirley Temple or Manhattan or whatever you want to call it. Bento, could you turn on the heat for me? He's like, no, I'm hot. So you have a Broadway, lap, heel, heel, spank, heel, toe, heel. And it's very swung. Lap, heel, heel, spank, heel, toe, heel. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Lap, heel, heel, spank, heel. So you just have a little pause between each two notes. So you give it that little swing. Then you have scuff heel, spank heel, and then a 5-count riff. And that 5-count riff is also swung. And it's at then 8. So the whole thing has that swing quality to it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. All right, just try that with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, one more time the Broadway just to make sure that we have it. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Stop, heel, stay, heel, and 5 count. Then your right foot is free. You have 2 Cincinnatis, but you start them with a step. So if you're used to starting a Cincinnati with spank heel, then you got to think about it as you have a step and then you have 2 Cincinnatis. But if you're used to starting it like me, it's 2 Cincinnatis, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel. So there's 2 different ways to look at it, but the steps are all the same. It's right foot, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, and then you have step, spank, heel, step. Then you have 2 pullbacks. Okay? So your right foot, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Okay? One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, shuffle, heel, step, spank, heel, step. 2 Cincinnatis, a drawback, and then a step, or a step and then 2 Cincinnatis and a drawback, it's all the same. It's all the same components that make it up. One more time, just to make sure we got that, and then we'll add it to the Broadway. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. Barely. 7, 8. Then Broadway. Let's add it to the Broadway. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. So your orientation after the 5-count riff, you're kind of quasi. So use those Cincinnatis in the drawback to kind of move diagonally back. And then at the step, before the 2 pullbacks, make sure you change your orientation to the front. Minor point, but important. So right foot's free? No. Yes, right foot's free. From the Broadway. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6. So there is a pause between the 5-count riff and the Cincinnatis. So one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1. Okay? Let's try adding that with music. First time never counts, but try to listen to the song and see how it fits. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Love the tree of life, just the tree of love. You came along and everything started to hum. Still it's a real good bet, the best is.
So, that's how it fits. Now that we've heard it, let's try it again. I know the song is probably a little quiet. I'm doing my best to tap quietly, but clearly. Let's try it again. 5, 6, 5-count riff. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Love the tree of life, just the tree of love.
Broadway.
Came along and everything started to hum. Still it's a real good bet, the best is yet.
One more time. Just to make sure we got it. I know it's like small sections that we're adding on.
To come.
I know it's small sections that we're adding on, but incrementally for this one, just because the rhythm is so weird, I think it's the best way to go. One more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Love the tree of life, just the tree of love. Came along and everything started to hum. Still it's a real good bet, the best is yet.
All right. So moving on to the next section. If you need any more time with that, rewind, work with it a little bit more, meet me back here. Right bento, he's sitting right next to you. Like not in your house, but I mean next to the camera. Or maybe. He's like, he loves sitting next to the camera when I teach. It's so great. All right, so you just did, and I know that they're quick, but oh, that's a fun thing to say. One of the things that I do when the pullbacks are, when you don't really get like a good prep, I use my arms to help me get off the floor a little bit more. You'll see, like, I know Jason Samuel Smith does big arms when he does pullbacks a lot, when they're like, or like big tricks. It really helps if you have a swinging action in your arms that I like bring them up and then up. And if even not jumping, you can see it really helps me like get up. So you don't have to do that, but it's just one of those little tidbits I thought I'd throw in there right now. It helps me. If it doesn't help you, That's fine. Everybody's body's different and it functions different. It helps me. It might help one of you. Cool. All right. So you just did pull back, pull back. Your right foot is free. You have stamp, chug, spank, step, heel, stamp. That's on that still, it's a real good bet. So that's on stamp, chug, it's right foot only. So when you do that, make sure your left foot is ready to go. Stamp, chug. My toe is kind of up because I have spank, step, heel, step. So left foot goes spank, step, heel, right foot, step, heel, stamp. So there's only a spank on the left foot. So it's 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. 1 and hold 2 and a 3 and a 4. So try that with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp, chug, spank, step, heel, step. It'll feel like the spank, step, heel, stamp is coming so quick, but it's only because we have that pause there. It's 1 and a 3 and a 4. You're just missing that 2. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. You're actually skipping and a. 1 and, you're skipping a 2. That's what it is. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. You're just skipping that a 2. Sorry, we did not need me to do that. Stamp, chug. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp, chug. One more time. My floor keeps moving. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp, chug. So you gotta make that super little. 1 and 2 and a 3 and a 4. Then you have cramp roll, more cramp rolls for me to have to do when I'm freezing. Cramp roll, ball change, scuff heel. So it's stamp, chug, stamp, roll, ball change, scuff. Da, 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 da. So that last part, ball change, scuff heel. I'm gonna say a funny thing. When I do that, ball change, scuff heel, I kind of feel like the guy from Monty Python who's doing the horse movement with the coconuts. You know what I mean? Some of you might get that joke, but ball change, scuff heel. I'm like, am I the horse from Monty Python? All right, so cramp roll, ball change, scuff heel. See, even when you're cold, if you really just focus your brain on your cramp rolls, they will be okay. If you give them your focus. I'm pointing out my flaw right now because I want you guys to know that A, even your teachers have them, and B, how we work through them could really benefit you. I am working through this problem by just giving it extra focus. I'm not leaving it to chance. I'm not just hoping that my legs warm up at some point, although I am warming up, which is why I can't turn on the heat. If I turn on the heat, I will bake. So it's like, I'm working through this issue and I want you guys to know how I'm doing it so that just in case you're having it, it could help you. Okay, so stamp, chug, spank, step, heel, stamp, cramp roll, ball change, scuff heel. So that last part was 2 cramp rolls, ball change, scuff heel. So just that last part, cramp roll, ball change, scuff heel. 5, 6, 7, 8. Da, 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 da. So keep it swung. 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll, ball change, scuff heel. Cool. Add it on to stamp, chug. Stamp, chug, spank, step, heel, stamp, cramp roll, ball change, scuff heel. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp, chug, spank, step, heel, stamp, roll, ball change, scuff heel. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp, chug, cool. One last thing in this section. Full lap shuffle, cross, full lap shuffle, cross, full lap shuffle, step, shuffle, step. Full lap shuffle, step, shuffle, toe, ball change. Don't worry, I'll show that. That was a lot. So you're here, ball change, step, heel. You have a double buffalo twice. So a double buffalo, instead of a step, shuffle, jump, cross, you just full lap instead of a step. If the double buffalo bothers you, don't worry about it. Just do a single. Totally fine. But choreographically, it is a full lap shuffle cross, full lap shuffle cross. Then you have full lap shuffle step. So it's basically one more, but you don't cross it. Then you have shuffle and then toe ball change. So that's full lap shuffle, step shuffle, toe, toe, ball change. Still in triplets. Full lap shuffle, step shuffle, toe, toe, ball change. Just that part. 5, 6, 7, 8. Full lap shuffle, step shuffle, toe, toe, ball change. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8. Full lap shuffle, step shuffle, toe, toe, ball change. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. Full lap shuffle, step shuffle, toe, toe, ball change. Good. Add it from the 2 double buffaloes. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, go. Okay. Hopefully that part's going okay. Let's try adding that on to stamp chug. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Stamp chug, stamp, go, stamp, roll, ball change, shuffle, cross. All right. That is how all that fits together. I'm trying to get the song stuck in my head. So let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's the real best. The best is yet to come. Okay. I just learned that it is very hard to sing, speak, and dance this song at the same time. So one more time. This time I'll count. 5, 6, 7, 8. From stamp chug. Sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and a 2, a 3 and a 4, a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. Whew, lots of triplets. Let's try adding that to the top without music. Ready? 5. So from 5 count riff. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Get ready to dig, get ready to dig, get ready to dig, Cincinnati. Stamp chug, stamp, roll, ball change, shuffle. Okay, so what I didn't tell you is that that's the end of the piece. So it's really hard to find a good stopping point in the song, and the next section is super long after that, so this was the clearest stopping point. Also, it is a complicated combination rhythmically, so I felt like this is a good place to just chill with it. If you guys want me to do a part 2, I will, but we'll talk about that later. Let's go ahead and try it from the beginning, all of that, and fit it to music, and yeah. Remember, first time never counts, okay? 'em. I just wanted you to hear how it fit with the music. This time I'll try to give you a little bit more cues. Let's try it again. Have some fun with it. I know, it's slow and complicated, but have some fun with it. It's jazzy. Mellow out a little bit, get comfy. It's Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra would not panic.
'Cause come, and babe, won't it be fun?
All right, one last time, have some fun. Dance it like you're on stage with Frank, all right? Just, that's a beautiful thought. That is an absolutely beautiful thought. I love it. All right, one last time. Dancing to some Frank Sinatra with me. This was a really difficult dance, so if you felt like it shouldn't have been that hard, but it was, there's a reason for that. Because it was. Rhythmically, it was so challenging because working in triplets, but with steps that are usually in 4, that is very complex. So, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with this piece with you. It is technically, I'm releasing this, I think, on the 26th of December, so that means that the new year is just around the corner, and hopefully the best is yet to come for all of us. I know that we've all had a rough one. I just hope that everyone is safe and healthy and having a wonderful holiday so far. I love making these tutorials for you. I'm like, what do I say? And I'm like, well, just speak the truth. I love making these tutorials for you, and I am so excited that, you know, silver lining of 2020, I did find YouTube, and I found you guys, and I found the ability to teach you through YouTube all over the world. And I'm so grateful for that, and I cannot wait to continue that into 2021. So truly, the best is yet to come. So, but anyway, if you're not subscribed to this channel already, please don't mind me completely being upset at myself for missing a few cramp rolls, and please subscribe to this channel because I provide tap tutorials all the time. I release at least 2 days a week of tap dance tutorials, one technique day, which is Tuesday, and one choreography day, which is Saturday. So there's technique, and then there's choreography of all levels. And then on Wednesdays, I do tap vlogs, and I've also got like step tutorials in a whole playlist. If there's a step you want to learn, I probably have it in there. If I don't, I do take requests. I also have copyright-free covers that if you're looking for music to dance to that you can post on Instagram and Facebook without the worry of getting like muted or like blocked. I think Instagram completely blocks you. I have a couple of covers that I've made so far that are completely copyright-free. Feel free to use them. They're available on iTunes, Spotify, and just by using YouTube. And I'm making more. I should be doing like 1 per month, maybe 2. And honestly, that's for me to be able to use for this channel, but it's also for you guys because no dancer wants to put their stuff on the internet just to have the internet go, no sound. As a tap dancer, that is soul crushing. Because when you say no sound, that's all we are. It takes the music and the taps out, and you're like, wait, at least if you're doing contemporary, you can at least see the beautiful movement. But no, not with tap. You just took the whole thing away. So anyway, wow, rants. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this channel. Also hit that thumbs up button if you want to make me feel better about those cramp rolls. Please make me feel better. It finally warmed up though. I'm really happy. So the next tutorial that I do today is going to be great. All right, thank you guys so much for being here. And as always, thank you for dancing with me.